And at first I was like, oh, shit, my face is gonna be everywhere. I'm gonna be anchoring, school of 2,000 kids and just be looking at me. And I was like, oh, and she's like, just do it. Come on, do it. And I was like, okay, I'll do it. I want to go into law. I went to go shadow my aunt as a lawyer, and I really liked it. Just sitting there in the court, listening to people's like cases and stuff, just really caught my attention. And before even law and stuff, it was social studies. Just it was like looking in the past, see what's happened. I was just a big history guy. I really like that. I just really like knowing what our past and stuff. Even before I was in like school, there it was football. Football. Our eighth grade year was done. We were already practicing out with the big guys, the seniors. I needed a class, right? It's my senior year. I'm just like, hey, I need one more art class. And so like I went to my counselor. I was like, so what? I'm down for anything. Just like, what classes can I take? And she was like, oh, I think you'll really love the TV and broadcast. And I got in there and it was really fun. I got an anchor. Everyone around school was like, oh, you're the guy from the Falcon Report. It was really cool. It's up to that class trying to figure out just to set up the graduation, just how to set up the virtual graduation. So they asked me for help in my opinion since I'm a senior. There's only two seniors in that class, so like anything helps, coming from us because we know we're gonna be honest. We want the best, and so yeah, so they're asking me for help and stuff, and of course I'm gonna help. Like that's a class I would love that class. It's a fun class. When was the last time someone ever had a virtual graduation? One of the first, really. I mean, no, it's really unique. I mean, being part of that, looking from 10 years from now, like, yeah, we're the only ones that didn't go to school for the second half of the school year, get at home, and we set up a virtual graduation with many people watching from home, not even like us being there. And I think that's pretty cool, actually. Don't worry about what others are doing, really. Like don't just do what everyone else is doing, like, oh, I want this class, and just don't do it. Just like expand. Just go to classes that you think are like you're like, I don't know about that. And just do things that not everyone does, do your own thing. Um, I feel like it feels like a lot of things, but I know I could have been in more things. Um, the big one I've been in that really just like where it all started. That's really where it all started. It starts in the summer, right before school ends. So I think that's where it all started. You know, with just like that family, having those coaches there, just always telling you like, okay, this is how it's gonna be, and teaching you and being there for you. So that's really where it all started for me with sports. And then from there, you start all those people on that team with you. Um, those are the people that grow up with next 4 years, and those are your first friends you have really in high school that you've met. They come from different middle schools and stuff. And so yeah, that's where it really all started for me. And academically, I knew since I was gonna be playing sports that it was gonna be really hard to balance out. Ever since middle school, I was more on the at first I was more on the like messy side and kind of unorganized and need to make sure I schedule my stuff like well. That's also another thing in middle school. Yeah, that's when I started Avid. Yeah, so Avid really helped me organize my time. Yeah, having that teacher, that's gonna be following you. Now, in Avid, you get a teacher and they follow you. In middle school, I had my teacher sixth, seventh, and eighth grade, my Avid teacher, and she knew a lot about me and she knew what things I needed to work on. And she really helped me a lot in getting organized and preparing me for high school. And once I got into high school, um, I knew I was going to be in sports. I knew sports are a big thing in high school. It's really time consuming and it's hard to like balance your classes and stuff. So I knew I was just gonna. I did a couple honors classes. Um, I made sure I only did one or two. I didn't push myself to the limit because I wanted to make sure I still did good academically and in sports. So I really balanced my time. And so I'm gonna go to 4 year university. So that's what I'm looking at right now. Still haven't decided where I'm gonna go. We're trying to see what is fit for me because right now it's a little tough for the situation we're in because to the point where we make enough money to be considered like rich, I guess. But the way they see it, it's like that. But in reality, it's like uh so it's like we're in the middle of like we don't get enough help from the government, but so it's like tough. But I'm talking to a few schools considering playing athletic sports at the next level. So Yeah, like you said, we all us seniors really wish that we could have our graduation, and this whole virus thing just really killed their second half of the school year, where the fun comes and all that. But I mean, it is what it is. We just have to go through it. A lot of us aren't very happy still, but I mean, the virtual graduation is it's the best we're gonna get, and we just have to take it and just enjoy what we get. Like we can't just we just can't pout for the rest of our lives about this year. So it's coming out good. I've been keeping in contact with our teacher, setting it up, and and well, we'll see it. I think it should be good.